Hold on. Hold on, I'm coming. Come here. Don't run off. Don't run off. Come here. Don't run off. Here. Here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got pecans for you right here. I got pecans and I got food for you right here. Come here. I'll back up right here. Come on. Come on. Get up in there. That's the new small raccoon. He come up here because you said come up here. It's 1:15. He was out here about a minute, 2 minutes, walking around looking, and I thought it was Tiny Tim, but it's not. That's that new raccoon. I think there's two new raccoons that keep coming up here. I got to get some more cat food. I forgot to do it yesterday. I was tired yesterday. About 1:45 in the morning right now. I want to go there and turn that other light on, but I'm afraid he'll run off. Can I squat down right here? Trying to see what I could see on his face or on his arms that I could recognize. I see a little black stripe on his left arm, right above his wrist, right above his wrist, below his elbow. It's very, very light. I need to find something on his face or on his fur. Sometimes you see the raccoons, their fur will have an indentation in it. It'll have something wrong with it, where they lay on it, or just something, that their hair is never perfect, the fur, or whatever you want to call it, fur, hair. It feels like rough hair to me a little bit. I'm gonna squat down. Can I? Can I squat down right here? Don't run off. No, 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 no. Stay right there. I'm just squatting down. My back was hurting too much. I can't stand up much longer. I'm having a hard time standing up today. My right leg wants to give out on me. It's shaking. I don't know about the doctors. They crazy. They sending my paperwork to the wrong people there, and they had the right doctor's name on my paperwork my new specialist I was supposed to go see, but whoever took it from the hospital to the doctor took it to the wrong address. Now they got to take it back to the doctor, have him look at it and make sure everything's right again, and he had to send it back out again. A bunch of rigmarole, what I think. It's just money. Make an appointment, you go in there and talk to them there, and then they say, okay, you can go. They was asking me about my primary. I asked them, I says, what does a primary doctor do? And they stood there and they looked at me, and I said, what a primary doctor does is, I said, you go talk to a primary doctor and you tell him what's wrong with you, and then he'll tell you to go see another doctor. Now he'll get paid for telling you to go see another doctor. Because most primary doctors are not specialists. They don't operate, they don't. I don't know. I'm just kind of irritated with them, I know that. Every time I talk to them, it's a 30-day wait for an appointment. Old Raccoon, he's pretty nice right now. He ain't run off. He just come up here. He came back when I called him there, and look at him. He acts like he knows what's going on. Maybe he's, what is he? Well, he's probably, what, a year old? I would say he's a year old. I'm not going to say he's this year's baby. I don't think they get that big in 1 year. They might, though. I don't know. I know raccoons grow up quick. I don't know how old that raccoon is. I don't know if he's this year's or last year's baby. I would say last year. He looks too big. He's about the size of Tiny Tim, a little bit smaller. Maybe one size smaller. That raccoon, he wears one size smaller pants. He's one size smaller. Raccoon right there. I'm only about 4 foot from him. Well, that apple there, that's an apple. What I had in there, some watermelons, an apple, grapes. But I looked at the watermelon there, and it's only about 2 days old. A day and a half old, something like that. Oh, Saturday. Watermelon Saturday. Some left over from Saturday, and it smelled like it was bad. I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't give it to the raccoons. They go in the trash. Normally, if I cut watermelon on Saturday, it's good Sunday. You know, then 2 or 3 pieces are good for Monday there. Well, that was nice. That raccoon didn't run off. I still didn't see if that was a boy or a girl. I forgot to look. Hey, next time you come, hey, next time you come up here, tell me what he is. Tell me if he is a boy or a girl. Are you coming back to tell me? No, you got something else on your mind. I was just going to ask you a question. Get off me, mosquito. What is it? Well, that was good. I opened the door. I seen him on the security camera right here for about a minute or two. And then it took me about 30 seconds to get all the food together. I had to cut the apple up there, cut a piece off the apple. And come out here and he hadn't run off. Or don't drag it off the table now. I done had problems with you one time. I would take it and drill it and bolt it, screw it down to the table, but then I can't get it off to clean it. I have to clean it out every 2 or 3 days. I got to dump all that stuff out, put new stuff in there. Thought about putting a big heavy-duty magnet in the bottom of it so the magnet would hold the bowl from moving. That's one of those bowls I bought at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, whatever you want to call it. There was something like two of them in a set for $1.25. So that wasn't too bad. What? Plus tax. You know, about 60, 70 cents each, something like that. Look at him. He got front half of him in the water. I see them do that all the time. They put the front half in the water, not the back half. And a lot of times they just get in there and just swim. They don't swim, but because they can touch bottom. Just old wash tub. I got 2 or 3 of them things. I've always had a wash tub all my life. Back in the 50s, 1950s and 1960s, we had a small little farm, not kind of a farm, but just we grew vegetables, had hogs, cows, and chickens, and we got our own eggs, had our own meat. We grew vegetables, and we bought vegetables too, because we wouldn't grow things like corn. We wouldn't grow that because corn just takes too much land to grow enough of corn. It's cheaper just to go down there and buy a bushel of corn. Back in the 50s and the 60s it was, you know, for $1 you could buy a bushel of corn back then. Yeah, I remember gas used to be about 70 cents a gallon. I remember when it was cheaper than that. I remember 1970s when they had the gas embargo when nobody could get gas. Didn't affect me none. Look at him. He just come up here, eat, and walked off a couple times now. I'm going to walk over there and turn that light on. He'll probably run off right now. I'm going to go up here and turn this light on if you don't mind. I'm going to come up here and turn this light on if you don't mind. You hear me? Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I scared him when I coughed. I had my hand over my mouth. I put my hand over my mouth so I could muffle it. I still got to cut that grass. I got a riding lawnmower, but my back sitting on that riding lawnmower. I push my self-prepared lawnmower. I can't walk behind my self-prepared. I can't sit on the riding lawnmower because it wobbles back and forth, you know, just too much on my back. But I'm going to get out here probably tomorrow. I'm going to get out there, move all that. I'll move all that out of the way. Move out. I have to move all this. I'll move all that, then I'll cut it down with a riding lawnmower. Lucky my neighbor's been cutting my front yard for me. So one neighbor, he been cutting my front yard, and my other neighbor over there, he been coming over here with a weed eater in my front yard, weed eating a little bit because they know I can't hardly walk. So my neighbors has been good. Now I'm going to stop this video, stop.